Germany bucket list must see the country's most popular sites. Let's jump in and react.
What's Germany's most popular tourist attraction?
We're gonna find out.
Neuschwanstein Castle in Bavaria? Or the Frauenkirche Church in Dresden? What about the Elbphilharmonie in Hamburg? Or something else entirely? To find out, we took a look at visitor statistics for 2022, and the results were surprising.
Where was this museum? I want to go there straight away.
In addition to well-known attractions, there are some newcomers to the ranking. You can also enter many of them for free. Surprisingly, Neuschwanstein Castle in Bavaria comes in at 15th place. You might think of this fairy tale castle as the country's top tourist spot.
Literally my first thoughts. It looks like fairy tale castle from like another dimension.
But the stats say otherwise. Many tourists from Asia were not able to come last year due to pandemic-related restrictions.
This is
Although
phenomenal.
Neuschwanstein Castle is the most visited castle in Bavaria, it's not Germany's most popular castle.
This place is amazing. Can you imagine this? I would never imagine that this is some crazy stuff, man. Crazy, man.
The most popular German castle is in Heidelberg. Although large parts of it are in ruins, it doesn't seem to bother visitors. Instead, it's part of the castle's charm and what makes it so
Looks gothic,
fascinating. What do you think?
I think it looks super gothic. Probably it was built back in the day when there was Livonian order or something like that.
Plus, its picturesque location above the old town makes it a great destination for romantics.
No, sorry, I think it was built in 1800, something like that. Oh my gosh.
Dinosaurs may have died out 66 million years ago, but they still have a...
No, dinosaurs are still here. People who are born under 2000s, yes, 1990s, 1980s, 1970s, they are dinosaurs. They are still here.
large fan base, including in Berlin. Take a deep dive into the past at...
By the way, I'm 33, so I'm 1992.
Berlin's Museum of Natural History. Here you'll have plenty of opportunities to learn about lots of plant and animal species as you browse.
This bear is high, man. Literally smokes some dope, I think. Look at his eyes.
The museum's exhibits. Spoiler alert, it's not the only museum in our ranking. Tourists in Berlin often ask how to get to the Berlin Wall. It's not always obvious since not much of it is...
There are still pieces of Berlin wall left. I thought about it. I thought like it would make some sense because it's like a historical monument, but I was not sure. But now I know for sure.
Left. A good place to start is the memorial on Bernauer Straße, where part of the former border fortifications have been transformed into an open-air exhibition. You'll learn how insurmountable the wall was and how many people lost their lives trying to get to the west.
Ooh, wow, I would love to visit that. Also, I created a video about that. Literally, I'm gonna leave it somewhere here. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it in this video.
Still in the German capital, next we see Berlin's Fernsehturm, or TV tower.
Oh yes.
It measures 368 meters and is the tallest structure in Germany. Take an elevator up 203 meters to the observation deck. It takes only 40 seconds. And you'll love the views over the city.
That's amazing. Reichstag. The legendary Reichstag.
You might be wondering why so many Berlin attractions made it onto the ranking. It's simple. In 2022, more than 10 million tourists came to Berlin. That's more than in any other German city.
Such a multicultural city Berlin is. I would love to visit it, you know. I would love.
Now it's time for the top 10. Let's visit Dresden. In 10th place is Dresden's Frauenkirche Church. With its large, elegant dome, it's a masterpiece of Baroque architecture.
So basically, people who know, let me know in the comment section, was this church renovated? Because as far as I'm concerned, Dresden during the World War II was absolutely destroyed by bombings.
Dresden has plenty of stunning churches, but the Frauenkirche is definitely a visitor favourite. This might be due to its unique past. The church was completely destroyed during World War II and rebuilt decades later as a symbol of hope and reconciliation. 2 more churches made it into the top 10. Can you guess which ones?
No. I can't.
Let's move on to number 9, the Deutsches Museum in Munich. It's one of the largest science and technology museums in the world. It has around 28,000 objects on display related to everything from aviation to seafaring.
Wow, this is amazing.
It's also very hands-on, with plenty of opportunities to see how things work up close and personal. St. Michaelis, called Michael for short, is a landmark in the city of Hamburg. For centuries, the church's tower helped sailors navigate their ships safely. From the outside, the church may seem a bit plain, but
I would think of everything, literally everything the church's tower can do, but navigate sailors? Probably it makes sense. Like it's like a buoy, you know. It just needs like a light in the in the tower so that the sailors can see it.
Inside, it's spectacular. Every day at noon, there's a prayer service where you can hear the impressive organ in action. It's free to enter.
I'm not impressed by this organ, just so you know.
It's a great place to take a breather before continuing to sightsee around Hamburg. You still have a lot to check out here. When a model railway opened in Hamburg's Speicherstadt district 20 years ago, few visitors cared to pay it a visit. But those days are long gone. Every year, more than 1 million people of all ages come to see the world's largest model train layout.
I love these toys. Literally, I love these miniature trains and other stuff. There's something about this. It looks alive. It's like looking at people that living their lives from above.
Layout. New miniature worlds are being added all the time. There are already small-scale models of places in Italy, the USA, Patagonia, Austria, and of course, Germany
Vegas.
and Hamburg. It's like taking a tiny world tour, with plenty of little technological tricks that are sure to keep you entertained.
This is something special. Oh my gosh, I have never seen something like that. Like literally full-built stadium with the people in it. Wow, that's amazing. It looks so nice.
A newcomer to our top 10 list is the Humboldt Forum in Berlin. Although it may look like an historic building, it actually opened just 2 years ago and has already become a visitor favorite. It's primarily a reconstruction of the old Berlin Palace, which was destroyed during World War II. Inside is a modern museum and exhibition space with lots on offer, from artworks from all over the world to exhibitions about natural sciences and Berlin history.
Amazing.
Admission to most exhibitions is free, although many come simply to see the impressive new building.
It's impressive, no doubt about that.
The Zollverein coal mine industrial complex in Essen lands in 5th place on our list.
Wow, it's huge. Take a look at that. Ooh.
It was once the largest coal mine in the world. Today, it's an industrial monument and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Concerts, festivals, and film screenings are held on its extensive grounds.
Even film screenings.
There's a lot of industrial history too. Its large tower has even been dubbed.
Guys, if you don't like your job, just think about coal miners, okay? They had a really heavy job. So your job compared to their job in 90% is not so hard.
The Eiffel Tower of the Ruhr, and is a popular photo spot. Topography of Terror is a frightening name for a place where horrible things took place. From 1933 to 1945, the area near Berlin's Potsdamer Platz served as the Nazis' Gestapo, SS and Reich security main office. Here, many of the Nazis' atrocities were planned and organized. These days, a documentation center provides information about perpetrators and victims and keeps the memory of this cruel chapter of German history alive.
I just literally visited Auschwitz this summer in Krakow, and I was shocked. I really literally wanted to cry when I saw the photos, how the Nazis treat the people. You know, as a person who never met it, who never saw it, to hear it, it's so unusual. It's like story from another dimension, that people used to treat the other people like that, you know. And there was this event taking place like the Second World War, you know, where people were very rough on each other, and that's like, I don't know, it's hard to acknowledge that. It's really hard to acknowledge because we live in such a peaceful time, you know, like comparing to World War II, of course.
Now we're getting to the top of our list. So, what sites do you think made it into the top 3? Munich's Marienplatz? Or the Brandenburg Gate? What about Berlin's East Side Gallery? If those were your guesses, you're going to be disappointed. Although all 3 places are...
No, I bet the castle of the castle that was in the start.
High on the tourist popularity scale, they aren't found in the rankings since visitor numbers to public places don't count. But now the moment you've all been waiting for, the 3 most visited places in Germany.
Let's go.
In 3rd place is Berlin's Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 5 museums are located here. They
5
display
museums
art
on an
treasures
island
spanning 6,000 years of human history, including world-famous works like the bust of Queen Nefertiti from ancient Egypt.
This is crazy. I love history, guys. I love it. And if I would be around this place, I would be like, oh my goodness, I'm witnessing history right now. This buste is older than like the world.
Or the Pergamon altar, which is currently being restored.
What is this?
On the first Sunday of each month, admission to many of Berlin's museums is free, including those on Museum Island.
That's awesome. Nice to know. Really nice to know.
In 2nd place is the Elbphilharmonie Concert Hall in Hamburg.
Concert hall.
This spectacular building is a blend of old and new, with the brick foundation of an old harbour warehouse and a whimsical glass structure on top that's reminiscent of ocean waves.
I have never seen something like that before.
It's in well with the harbour city of Hamburg, doesn't it? The Elbphilharmonie is now 6 years old, but it can still be tough to score a concert ticket.
It's something special.
Fortunately, there are other ways you can marvel at the architecture. Head up to the visitor platform for great views of the city. It's also free to access.
Imagine make a concert of like Rammstein in this building inside. It would be phenomenal. Or AC/DC or something like that, you know. Wow, it would be awesome.
Views of the city. It's also free to access. The most popular place to visit in Germany is the Cologne Cathedral. It received 4.3 million visitors in 2022. We can't say enough about how spectacular this church is. At 157 meters...
It is spectacular. It's just undescribable, I would say. It looks phenomenally Gothic. I wonder when it was built. Probably in Middle Ages, to 1400, 1500. But this building looks represents the medieval times, no doubt about that.
It's the 3rd largest church in the world. The central area is 144 meters long and can hold 4,000 people.
That's amazing.
And it took over 600 years to complete.
6,000 years? What
Climb
he said? Wait. To
complete. and it took over 600 years to
600, okay, but it's still, oh my goodness gracious Lord, 600 years. It's like Sagrada Familia from Barcelona. It took a long time, what, 100 years to complete it?
complete.
Why did they made it so long?
Climb up 533 steps to enjoy the magnificent views of Cologne. Cologne Cathedral is a Gothic masterpiece,
Yeah,
a
it is.
UNESCO
No
World
doubt about
Heritage
that.
Site, and the most popular site in Germany.
I love the shot also. Look at that, how magnificent it looks. It's just big, hard to describe, literally. So guys, let me know in comment section which is your favorite place to visit in Germany. I enjoyed from all the list, I enjoyed the first one, the castle. It was from Bavarian Castle. No, apologies if I'm wrong, because that castle was phenomenal. It was like a fairy tale castle, and I know that it was not built in medieval times. Okay, I know it, but it's still for me as a Latvian, it's hard to grasp in my mind that there's like castles and locations like that that looks like fairy tales, literally. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, join our community, leave your comments below, and see you in next reaction videos. Have a nice day. Bye.